Good morning, welcome back to a new video. Today we are on the famous NC500 in the north of Scotland. We left the Isle of Skye this week and we're starting to head north. This is going to be our final week, sadly, up here in Scotland before we head back down to England and Wales. Or Wales in England, not sure how we're going to do that exactly. But we just spent last night parked up here, just a lay-by, but we do have this amazing view in front of us of Loch Carron. As you can see here, very pretty. And lucky for us, no rain on the menu. You can tell that you're already on the NC500 because about 6 p.m. after it got dark, some people were going and already got 3 beeps. So if you watched our previous NC500 series, you know that we started from the other side, from Inverness, and we went all the way around. If you haven't seen those videos after today's one, do go check them out because we saw so much along the north coast of Scotland. And our favourite part of it was indeed the west. So this time, seeing that we've only got a few days here before we start heading south, we're going to drive along the west coast. I don't know how far we're going to get, and obviously we're going to stop off at a few beautiful places along the way.
It doesn't feel like we've been here before. It feels like we're here for the very first time again. Last time we were here, we drove the opposite side, so now we're looking at new views. The landscape here is so vast. You got mountains, plain fields, the lake, or I think it's not a lake actually, it's a sea.
Loch.
It's a loch? Yeah, loch. Very important, because otherwise some people might get offended if we say lake. I don't know what this is, but it's a loch, guys. And very important. Oh my god, guys. We got sun shining on our skin.
You feel it?
Oh! Yay! It feels incredible right now. Wow, these are the joyful moments of winter.
Oh, this is just amazing. Feel the sun on your skin. Really needed this. When was the last time we felt the sun like this?
I don't know. 1 month ago?
No, I think we had a little bit of sun since then.
But really a little bit, yeah. This is why we love seasons, because it makes you appreciate all the small moments of every season. Currently it's cold. For me, for Chris it's not cold today, but yeah, I'm like, wow, the sun is here, woohoo! I get to appreciate it more because I know that today is like this and tomorrow we have no idea. So here's the sun and here's my appreciation for the sun. Mwah. There are so many books in here. Wow.
So we've been seeing a lot of these red telephone boxes and they're full of books inside. You can actually swap your books. So Charlene last time swapped some of her books that she had for some new ones, and now it's time to swap again.
So I got this, guys. It's called The Animals at Lockwood Manor.
Something new to read at least.
Yeah.
So we've just passed by this road which takes you to this small seaside town called Applecross, and there's signs everywhere here saying that it's not good for caravans, for motorhomes or large vehicles. I don't know, but there are people who have done it. Yeah, we've seen mixed messages online. Some people have done it with a motorhome and others have said no, it's not worth it. We don't need to pass from here because we're heading to this town called Childag, which is just up the road.
But we really wish to pass.
It's very I don't know.
The views are breathtaking up there.
So a 6-metre motorhome has just passed us now. But we're obviously 7.5, and we've got our back bit which kind of sticks out. We've been up so many mountain passes before, so it's normally not an issue, but we've seen so many messages online about this particular one saying that it's dangerous with a large vehicle.
I think we shall give it a go because there's no one here. I mean, there aren't a lot of cars coming.
Yeah, but I don't know how the road is, so if we get stuck you're in trouble because we're not supposed to be up this road anyway, because it says clearly here no motorhomes after the first mile. So you can go in here, then you're not supposed to carry on going all the way to the top. So it's called Balachnabar, and apparently it's Scotland's most dangerous road. There's not much traffic today, obviously being off season, but I'm a bit worried that some of the roads might be a bit too steep for us in a large van. Have any of you guys done it in a motorhome before? Let us know. Drop a comment down below, let us know. we've been driving along this lake. It's called Loch Dugail, and we've just realised that this is where we parked up last time we were here. We spent a night along this lake. It's just so different, you don't even recognise it. We're approaching it from the south instead of the north, and yeah, the colours are all different and everything, and it's just so calm today. So we have made it to this town called Shieldag. We checked into a site because two things really. One, we need electric because we haven't charged up in ages. So the last time we hooked up was back in the south of Scotland. It's so difficult up here because literally 90% of the campsites are all closed. We also need to do some laundry, so we found this one site that is able to take us tonight. Like literally there's nothing else here on the NC500 available in winter time. They all close like in October, most of them. So we've managed to park up here. As you can see, we've got the site to ourselves, so I think officially it's closed, but I don't know. We're good to stay here at least. Even better, we've got the place to ourselves. I'm not even joking. I think this is one of the most beautiful campsites that we've ever stayed at. Our pitch is just here, and we've got an excellent view of this sea loch. Look how beautiful it is. Wow. They've also got cabins here as well that you can stay at in summer. Look at these cabins just overlooking this beautiful view. And I've just realised that we could have got here by going over that mountain pass. We're very confident in the van, but ours is a bit big, and as well as that, obviously we're filming everything we do, so I don't really want to put it on the internet and then someone maybe try and do it and have an accident or something. So kind of mixed feelings there. But yeah, basically we just saw another road. So basically when you go up that mountain pass, there's another road then that comes down, and obviously when you pass up across, then you can come out here in Shieldag where we are. So if you've got a smaller van, maybe that'll be easier for you, and you get to see some epic views along the way. Although saying that, the drive from there to here was still absolutely stunning, just not up high. How's it going, boss? You got the campsite all to yourself.
Wonderful.
What a nice feeling.
Wonderful, yeah. They have two big washing machines, and then they got a dryer, which is perfect for me because today I have 4 loads, guys.
Too much.
Woo.
And the good thing is that there's no queue because we're the only ones here. Man, I can just imagine this place packed in summer, but it's not too bad. Did we choose the best pitch? What a nice spot. So we've got our laundry going, and we're going to go and have a bit of an explore in the town down here. It's very quiet, very secluded because the main road is here, and you actually kind of have to come in to get into the town, so you don't have like traffic passing through. Yo, this is exactly like the north of Norway. Wow, this is just one of the most peaceful places that we've ever been. So calm down here. The village is asleep. So Shieldag is a very tiny town. I think it's just one road here along the sea. Plus side of coming this time of the year is that you have the place literally all to yourself. The downside is that the small cafes and little shops are most likely closed. Well, we haven't seen one open yet, so I think they're all just closed. But nonetheless, really, really nice here. What do you think, Sha?
I really love these colored houses. Like, look at this one. Red door, yellow facade.
That's Hilton House, babe.
Really beautiful, eh?
Don't you know about Hilton House? And then they've got this nice sea view. Imagine this, you just open your door, walk across the road and sit on your bench. The only problem is it's normally rainy and cold here, but today surprisingly we're good. No rain, a little bit of sun now. It's not cold at all. Not cold at all. I've only got a t-shirt on under this. Now this over here is Shieldag Island. So they've got their own little island here, but there's a sign saying that you shouldn't land on it, you shouldn't go on it. I don't know, I wonder why. Okay, this is why. So it says white-tailed eagles use this island throughout the year. So that's why you can't go on the island. It's used by eagles and you shouldn't disturb them. There is people, Shieldag Island, home of the eagles. This place looks good if it was open. So when you're travelling around so much, you do get different feelings in different places. Like, don't get me wrong, there's so many beautiful spots in the world, but sometimes you end up in a place at the right time And this is just one of those places here where it's so silent that it's made us slow down as well, even more. So we've been taking it slow since we got back to Scotland, because we didn't really have like a deadline, because back in Ireland we had the boat that we needed to catch, so we needed to be back there by a certain day. And now since we've crossed back to Scotland, it's been a bit more calm. But only when you get to a place like this, and we've only seen like just two people just chatting, that you realise how calm it really is. So we've made it to what I think is the edge of the village, and we're about to turn around, and Holly's just pulling the other way. She wants to walk more. Man, it's just so, I don't know, special feeling here. It's most likely because of the calm weather as well. Normally they have a lot of rain and wind here, so we're just lucky that we've arrived in Shieldaig, I think you say, with the perfect conditions, absolutely perfect conditions.
Here the houses, they all have a garden at the back, and then there's like a square.
So it's like this big green area in the middle, and then like a U shape or L shape of houses all around. Hey, what's your name? Huh? And because this town is so quiet, everyone leaves the door open and their dogs come out to walk freely. Oh my god, look, there's two people on kayaks. I'm so jealous right now. Where can I get a kayak from right now? That would be amazing. That's just beautiful. Tell you what, it must be pretty good to live here, because you've got the pure calmness in winter, these beautiful houses overlooking this sea loch, and then you still get a bit of footfall in summer. So there's like a couple of cafes, there's a lodge, guest house, yeah, just a few things like that along the seafront road. But that's it really, this is the whole village. We've seen all of Shieldaig. I hope I'm saying it right. And this place kind of shows us why we came here again, because last time, as we mentioned, we just drove through this area and we parked up by the lake, spent the night, it was beautiful, but we didn't get down to see this village. And yeah, here we are now. What a beauty. You're coming down here with the van, there are a few parking spots down here. I don't think you can overnight, because I guess the parking bays are for residents, but I'm sure you can stop here for the day, or else even stay at the campsite up there. It's £35 for the night, so a little bit expensive, but if you're on the NC500, that is the normal price. It's actually quite cheap. But this campsite is pretty cool because you've got your own steps to get back up. I just want to take a quick moment to let you know about our 2026 photo calendar, which features our favourite images from here in Ireland and the UK. If you're enjoying the videos and you'd like to support the channel, the link to buy one will be in the description box below. So just about to leave the campsite, absolutely amazing stay here, it's so quiet. Just waiting for the water to fill up and we're going to get out of here. Today we're going to be heading towards the Torridon Mountains and Loch Maree. So initially we didn't know whether coming up here this time of year would be a good idea or a bad idea, because obviously, as I mentioned yesterday, a lot of places are closed and the weather is very, very unpredictable. I'll tell you what, we had the campsite all to ourselves, and now the road to Torridon is absolutely amazing. We're just driving in the road on our own. We haven't even seen a single car yet. We've got the NC500 all to ourselves. So we've made it to the town of Torridon. We haven't parked up yet because we've seen these Highland cows and just stopped to have a look at them. They're all chilling here in the field. And the main difference with the Highland cows is that first of all they are brown colour, and then they have this like cool hairstyle. So behind the cows is the village of Torridon, and we're going to go and park up somewhere there because there's meant to be a deer park somewhere here. I can see sheep, but I can't see any deer. Well, let's go have a look and see if we can find them. If not, we just keep on going. Right, so here we are. We are in the Northwest Highlands. It's actually a cool stop. You can stay here for free. There's like this little parking area here. And I believe if you want to stay overnight, you just pop £5 as a donation. And I think if I follow this long pathway, I should be able to spot some deer. Right, so I'm just going to follow this long pathway, and this should lead me to the deer museum. I don't know if there's any actual deer in the park, but just have to wait and find out. On Google Maps it says it's an 8-minute walk, so if I am disappointed, I haven't walked too far. Got my camera with me as well, so if we do spot some, we better get some nice shots for you. This is just amazing though, like just having the whole place to yourself. The mountains here in Torridon are spectacular. At the moment there are some of them covered with clouds because it's a very cloudy day today. I can't believe we are indeed in the northwest of Scotland. Still no sight of the deer. Alright, so this is the first opening in the path. Can't see any deer. Look at this. Oh, the clouds are so nice there. They're just going in between the mountains. And they're moving pretty fast as well. Okay, so I think I've spotted them, but they're so far away. There's that deer up there, look. Oh man, they're so far away. Yeah, they are deer, aren't they? That's even too far for the other camera. Is this open?
That's open, yeah, just in there to the left.
Thank you. There's also a nice little museum in here, dedicated to deer. I didn't know, but it looks like people actually live here. There's 2 houses at the end of this path and something else up here. I think that's where all the deer are, look over there. It's so far away. Let me have a look, maybe I can find some more here. If not, it does mean that this was a failed mission. They're hundreds of meters away. Well, I can't really complain, can I? When you've got landscapes like this, look. Okay. I got some movement there. I see some movement. And let's see if I can get a shot. They are pretty far away, so I'm going to try my best. Oh my god. Wow. Look, come in, look. It's like a scene out of a movie. Hello, guys. Come running, look. Hello, guys. What do you want? Look at this, they've all come running. I guess you want some food, don't you? You want some food? Oh, there's some little ones as well. I actually came along so that Holly does not scare off the deer. The plan was for Charlene to wait 10 minutes and then start walking. So I think she should be here soon. She's going to be so happy to see all of these deer. I think there's about 50 of them and they were so far away, and I'm just like blown away the fact that I just made a noise, like one of them started running towards me and then the rest just kind of got up and just started running. Wow, so beautiful. You enjoying your life here? You look like you've got an amazing life in Torridon, surrounded by mountains and that beautiful loch down there. I'm so happy I managed to get some nice shots on the camera as well. I think they wanted food, but I haven't got any food to give them. What do I give them? Grass, maybe? Let's try and give them grass. Look, they see Holly coming. There she is, look, they're coming. Right now they're assessing the risk. See, I brought them all.
You look like Holly, baby.
We always say that Holly should have been a deer just because of the way she walks, and she's always like jumping up and over things. So these could easily be her stepbrothers and sisters.
She's a mix between a lamb and a deer.
Exactly, spot on. Now these deer kind of got fed up with us. I don't know if it's because of Holly or because we didn't give them any food, but slowly, one by one, they've started to leave. And there's only a few loyal ones left here, look. No. Hello, little one. What do they eat? They eat grass?
I think people, they feed them here. They feed them like
He wants proper food.
nuts or something.
You want a bit of meat? Can you go and cook him up some meat? How can you shoot these things? Look how cute they are. Listen to this sound. And this is Loch Torridon, I guess. Right guys, look at this little stream flowing down all the way down to the loch. This is just beautiful, this is here, look. Perfect conditions for it as well. I think it's worked out really good for us because yesterday when we had a nice view of the sea, we had a pretty nice day. And now today we're in the mountains just further north and it's cloudy. So I've just parked up. As you can see, it's raining and it's been raining for the last hour, so we just carried on driving to this park up where we stayed last time. For those of you that have been watching for a minute, you remember that we stayed here in our last trip in the NC500. This is called Inveru Park Up, and it's a viewpoint. We've got like this beautiful view in front of us, which we can't really see at the moment. So this is what it looks like at the moment, and we are just parked up over here on this little, well, on this massive lay-by actually. So this should be a good spot for tonight. And there's the magic bench. And just like that, sauna season has opened. So for the last few weeks, Holly has just been doing that again. When we switch on the heater, she either goes here where I'm standing or in the bathroom on top of the mat where there's a vent that pumps the heat out. And that's her sauna session. And then when the heater stops pumping, she sighs, gets up and goes somewhere else. That's the sea coming in here, a sea lock. There's a little island in the middle, and then over there, that's Firemore Beach, somewhere else where we stayed. It's pretty cool coming back to a spot like this where we spent so much time a couple of years ago, and we're just kind of remembering all the different moments that we had. We were doing it in a different direction from north to south, so it does make a big difference, but we passed so many nice places today and we were like, oh, do you remember this? Do you remember this? Do you remember this? Yeah, pretty cool. And surprisingly, there were so many vans up on the mountain. There's like this park up where there's deer and there's a few different hikes, and all the vans were basically there. There was like 3 or 4 park ups in the mountains and there was 20-30 vans. Everyone's just in the same place. And then as we came down to Loch Marie, there were a few vans as well. And then after that, just nothing. In fact, here we're on our own. And it's surprising because this is one of our favourite park ups along the NC500. We've had it to ourselves twice now. Look at this, the sun has come out. Can you believe it? The sun has come out a little bit. There's still a lot of thick cloud. Look at that. See, I told you this was our favourite spot. The sun has blessed us from underneath the clouds. This is just amazing. So just like when we were here last time, the sky has gone pink. This time just before sunset. So wow, it's turned everything pink. Look at this view, this is incredible. Best view in town.
So beautiful.
Wow, this is actually epic. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful day. And if you look outside, we can see the view today. Look at that. Oh, we can actually see in front of us today. We've got the view, but it's so cold. It's much colder today. Pretty good park up there. We had a very quiet night. And as I mentioned, today we can see the island and the opposite side. This is the name of the place. Inverweer. No, I used to call this Inverweer, but it's Inverweer. Inverweer. And here you can see the beautiful view we have today. It's currently 11 AM. We've been up for a few hours, but we're just getting out the van now because it was so rainy and cloudy. And today the day is supposed to be good in the afternoon, and I think they're right because I already see a bit of blue sky. The plan for today really is to drive back a little bit because yesterday, as you know, it was raining, so we just carried on going. And we want to drive back just a little bit. There was this very cute village called Poliu, and go and check that out. And then yeah, we'll just continue north along the coast. I think today will be our last day on the NC500 route this time round. Last time we were here for about a month, I think. This is much shorter, just 3 days driving north, but it's still nice to be back and see some familiar places. I think we'll try and get as far as Ullapool at least. Then further above that, there's this really cool spot. If you've never been here, do check it out. It's called Kailescu Bridge, and we spent one night there last time we were here, but that's a bit more further north. We need to cut across to Inverness, so I think Ullapool would be the perfect endpoint. Sometimes I just look at our van, I'm like, what the hell? How have we been living in this for nearly 5 years? It's got some wear and tear. These models are pretty much all like this. And then you have this one as well, and same on the other side. The rest is really good, and the paint just flakes off after all this sun and snow and rain and everything. We have stopped at this tiny town called Poliu. How many people live here? 200 people, 300 people max. Very small town, but they've got everything. There's a few shops, but it is slim pickings today because obviously most of them are closed. There is one cafe open, which we'll check out in a second, but they do have their own post office as well. The main reason that we stopped here is because they've got these massive parking spots and we can fit in with the motorhome perfectly. It does say no overnight camping though, so we will need to move on today, but that's what we're planning to do anyway. And this here is Loch Uí. Hope that's how you say it. But everything is surrounded around the name of the loch. So where we were parked up 5 minutes away, that's Inverweer. Inverweer. I don't know how to say it. And this is Loch Uí, or Uí. So as I said, very small town, and it's got this nice bridge which we just drove over, and the river is flowing from underneath.
Oh, nice! What a lovely view from here. Got the mountains, the river, and a few tiny houses by the side of the river.
The river is flowing from the north where we came from, flowing all the way out to the loch. The water is really moving here, and then out there it's just so calm.
These days are running slow. distant shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather.
So while we were driving, we spotted 3 beautiful deer, and we had to stop, of course, just to film them, just to see them jumping. They jumped over this fence here, and now they are right over there looking at me. A little bit scared, as usually are, but they're so cute. Are you okay? Why are you free? Are you unleashed now? Why are you unleashed?
She wants in on the action.
Come on.
The sea is just so calm today that we're able to see some wildlife. There are a couple of seals here just popping their heads up every now and then. Just pull over to the sides because it's just, how can you not pull over? We just drive in this beautiful scenery and you've got seals swimming to your left. So we've just pulled over here and there's another seal. We just got on a rock just down here. And so beautiful today as well. So up here, if you start off the day with rain and clouds, you cannot write the day off because look at this. Right now it's 1 p.m. and yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. So calm at the moment.
So as you know, I'm a big fan of wildlife videography. Not the edit part, just the filming part. I'm not going too close because I don't want to intimidate them. However, I'm going close enough just to film a few shots from a different angle.
Charlene hasn't had enough. She wants to go closer. I'm just pulled over on the side of the road at the moment.
So mission accomplished. I spotted 3 on the rocks this time. They were really, really cute.
We found an even better spot to view the seals because there's this little beach here and there's 2 or 3 of them. Just need to make sure they don't fall all the way down.
This is a surprise. There's one of them sitting on a tiny rock and there are 2 now. Look at them following each other.
So this definitely wasn't on the menu, but that's what you got to expect when you drive in this far north in Scotland. We only planned a cup of tea and something to eat, and we've ended up seeing deer and now seals.
Wow, absolutely incredible. Oh my God, I'm so happy that we made it to this place. I'm telling you, this is the best feeling ever. When you are road tripping and you see things like this, like animals, you know, it's like, wow.
Right guys, so we've stopped again. This time we are at this beach. It's called Gwynard Beach and I remember it clearly. We drove past here and this parking area was just full of vans. There were so many people here and now look at us, we're all on our own. That's practically been the theme of this week's video, just revisiting old places and seeing them empty, and we're absolutely free to stop where we want. Now this is a really, really beautiful beach. Look at this. We've got the golden sand and then the mountains in the distance. A nice bit of winter sun as well. The main reason we stopped here though is because Holly couldn't come out with us to see the seals, so she's gonna enjoy the beach a little bit. Not a soul in sight. Not a soul in sight. At least Holly can enjoy some time off lead. So I think the tide is already clearly coming in. We can see the difference. So I guess in a few hours time the water will go as far as that bit over there. The one thing that we feel about being up here on the NC500 in the far north of Scotland, that it's just wild, free, and yeah, an absolutely beautiful place to disconnect. And yeah, even for us that we've been here before, it's just a really, really great feeling to be back.
1, 2, sit down, sit. Stay, 4,
Happy days. Look at that speed. Come on, baby. And these moments feel really weird because this is our last week here in the middle of nowhere. Later on this week we are going to drive back to England. Basically we'll have another week or two left in the UK and then it'll be time to leave. But it's been pretty epic. I enjoyed it this time a bit more because we went to Ireland as well, and so far it's just been amazing. We would love to have a bit more good weather and a bit more time, and then we could keep on, you know, travelling around the north of Scotland. Maybe do all the NC500 and see a lot more on the east coast and stuff like that, but sometimes you just have to kind of go with what you have. And yeah, we're always going to come back and explore more at some point in the future. It says here that apart from seals you can also see dolphins sometimes along this bay. Nothing for today though, although look at the conditions, it's just perfect. If there were any dolphins we would definitely see them from here. There's also a ticket machine here, but it says it's free, maybe because we're out of season. As you can see, you can come with your motorbike, you can come with your bus, you can come with your camper van, you can come with your car, but unfortunately not with your caravan. So yeah, pretty cool, and it didn't cost us anything. A couple of bins here and a fantastic view.
Oh my god, we spotted so many seas in this area. I'm so impressed once again with Scotland. I forgot about the wildlife that exists here. They're all cute, they're all chubby. I think they weigh around, I don't know, 300 kilos, because when I looked with my binoculars, I'm like, wow, that's a big one.
No. How much would they weigh? 100 kilos maybe? Not 300.
No, it's 300.
How much does a seal weigh? Okay, yeah. Well, harbour seals weigh 80 to 170 kilos. And grey seals weigh 170 kilos to 300.
Yes,
But
and these
300
ones,
is the biggest seal ever.
yeah, and these ones are grey seas.
Yes, they're about 200 kilos. Okay, so in between, 1 point each.
And they're so cute because they have a big body and then small hood. But at the beginning of our trip here on the NC500 we didn't spot any, and then today all of a sudden, wow, fantastic day for us, we're spotting so many seas today. This is what truly makes me happy, not buying expensive bags, you know, and stuff like that. That's not my style. This is my style, watching wildlife. Mamma mia, I feel like I'm in heaven. Currently I'm feeling so happy. Where are we going, love?
We're trying to find somewhere to sleep.
Continue for 1 mile.
It's like a single track road now, and we're heading out to this peninsula just opposite the town of Ullapool, which we just drove through. Absolutely beautiful as always. It's voice recognition. Absolutely beautiful as always, and we've got that's doing a voice command. I'm just saying beautiful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely beautiful. When I say absolutely beautiful, our dash cam takes a photo.
Oh my god.
Really beautiful.
We're so lucky to have this weather.
Look at this.
At least.
Wow.
Woo! Gorgeous views. Wow. Look at this house here. Mamma mia. Living the life in Scotland. Wow, look at this. Look where we are right now. Oh my god, the house is here. How beautiful. There's the lighthouse.
It's a perfect sunset spot. No overnight parking.
Please, can I have one ice cream?
Look at this sunset. We have been blessed. So glad we made it back to the coast in time before it got dark. This might be our last night along the NC500. Now there is a sign here that says no overnight parking, which actually sucks because this is a great place. The only thing is there are some houses around here, so they are a bit too close, I think. That's why they put up these signs. Most likely in summertime a lot of vans come parking up here. Is it okay in winter? I don't know. And this is one of the things really when you're doing van life. You want to find beautiful spots, but then you have to understand that people actually live in areas like this, and yeah, I guess if it's just one van every now and then, they're not gonna worry too much. But when you've got multiple vans coming every day, I guess, coming and leaving, and then some staying overnight, maybe some leaving rubbish behind and everything, you can understand why then they put up signs like this. But yeah, so we've decided to leave, seeing that there's the sign there. I know we're the only van here and I bet it's quiet at the moment. We've decided just to turn back.
And we respect the locals, guys.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because there's houses here. Like sometimes when you're on your own, you're not really doing anything wrong, are you? Well, we're not doing anything wrong here either. It's just like a parking space. But they're clearly frustrated with a lot of vans coming here, although maybe it's not this time of the year. And that's why they've put up the sign. So I guess we go to Ullapool. It's only a 5-minute drive back anyway, so we didn't come too far, and at least we got to see this magical final sunset here in Scotland. You should pan there at this point. Can't get the staff these days.
Listen, it's 5 p.m. and I'm tired, so
I'm hungry.
yeah, after all of this driving, I am knackered, and I still have to cook, and I still
Tell them what
have
you're
to
cooking.
clean
Chicken
the van.
nuggets. Chicken nuggets today.
Nah, pasta.
Pasta. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were having chicken nuggets
Head
today.
southeast.
Nah, pasta.
Anyway, let's head southeast. So we've come into Ullapool instead, and we found the park up along the shore. There's a sign saying that it's free from 5 p.m. till the morning, so that should be good for us. There's also electric hookup here for the boats. We should get our cable out and run it across the road. That'll be well funny. But anyway, yeah, this is Ullapool Port. They have some ferries, quite a few different ferries that leave from here, and it's a really nice town. We're going to spend the night, and then in the morning we'll have a look about, maybe get something to eat before we start heading slowly towards Inverness this week. Cool little town, this.
Do you want to go for a walk, honey girl? Walk. Do you want... Sit down. Wait. Do you want to go... Holly? Do you want to go for a walk outside with the chinga? What do you think? Outside, honey? Pippi and Coco?
Or with the bolly?
Or with the ball? Or you want to go for a drive? Which one? Oh.
Can't understand you, darling.
Mom! Come, let's go outside. So I'm getting ready because I'm going to buy something really cute that I really wish to have in the van. I got it! I got it, guys.
What's his name?
Teddy?
Teddy the Highland cow.
No, not Teddy, no.
So Charlene has been let loose this morning and she's gone out and bought a Highland cow. Not a real one, little tiny one. But I guess we've got so many memories up here in Scotland that, well, we haven't named him yet, but our little Highland cow will keep these memories alive as we travel to different places. In fact, in the next video you are going to see us in a different country. We've got a lot of driving to do. It's raining in Liverpool, not much else to do, and we've had an amazing time on the NC500 yet again. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't seen our previous videos from the NC500, do go and check out the playlist, which I'll link in the description box below. And also drop a comment down below, let us know, have you ever been up to the NC500 in Scotland before? Let us know in the comments. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
It's time to introduce Misty with Holly. Hello, Holly. Hello.
Oi, no biting.
Paw.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Do you like Misty? Hmm? This isn't for you, okay? This is not for Holly.
It's not a toy. It's your brother. Or sister,
Your
sorry.
sister.